Just the logistics, just get this out of the way, just not having a coach here, just how different or not did it feel? How much were you in contact with her? Not about sort of regular game stuff, and what was it like to win a couple and kind of take care of business for her?
Yeah, no, it was great. As soon as Coach said that she wasn't going to be here, without hesitation, our whole team said, "We're back." On this team, our family is always going to come first. We're all human beings. At the end of the day, a lot of times, we get identified as just a coach or just a player, and we're all just human beings here. And without a doubt, Coach had to walk away, and we were all here to support her. And I think that Coach Lombardi really does a great job of empowering her staff in general. We all feel really comfortable to operate without her here. Obviously, we want to have her here. We're our best when she's here, but we all feel very prepared to operate if one of us isn't here. So, testament to her on that for sure.
What was that kind of vibe pregame in the dugout? Did you have to say anything to the team to get them going, or was it all just them?
No, this team genuinely loves each other. They genuinely love their head coach, and so I think for them, it was more of just they want to make sure that she's all right, and just really wanted to make her proud when she's not here.
I don't know if you heard me ask Kendra, but just the two different ways these games played out.
Yeah.
Nice to see the team win in different ways and prove that to themselves, or kind of reinforce that after some of the other results you've had this year.
Yeah, it was great. I think it was good to see this team get tested. It was an uncharacteristic inning for us for sure. I think I was really proud of them keeping their composure and staying calm and not panicking. I think that those innings have a tendency to kind of get out of a lot of control and they can spiral. And I was super proud of Lindsay of just taking control of the inning and shutting it down for us, and really good leadership out of that. So it was good. It's good for us to get tested in that kind of a way, and for them to, like I said, keep their composure, be able to come back in the game, be able to put up runs even when you're behind late in the game. So I was really proud of how they responded to that.
How easy does it make it, especially when you have to step into this role kind of last minute, when Spencer goes out there and throws 6 innings, strikes out 8? Looked like she was untouchable.
She's a stud. All of our staff is they could do this job, but they could call their own game if they needed to, for sure. And so I think that for them, I relied on them to have a lot of good communication with me, and for Taylor to go out there and to go the distance that she did, and for them to attack the zone that they did, it made my job really easy.
You guys are excited about some of the bats you added to the lineup this year, and excited about the chance to show them off to the home fans. It was nice to see a couple of the new faces hitting balls out tonight. Yeah,
absolutely. I think that it's kind of funny because you can feel when your first game of the year a little bit of jitters your first game of the year, and it always feels like that your first game at home, I think, too. And I think for them, they were really excited to come out, to be in front of their fans, to be on our field, to have a crowd, to be in some new uniforms. And I think for them, they just needed to kind of relax and do their thing and go about it, and the bats started coming alive. So it was nice. I mean, this like I told them, this lineup is so potent. There's so many different ways that we can win, that if we just continue to go about our process and keep having quality at bats, it's tough to keep this lineup out of it.
Emma took that foul ball in the first game. Do you have any update on how she's doing?
Yeah, we're still, I think, just evaluating kind of how she's doing right now, and so have some more answers as we continue to move forward.
Just, if I could, off of that one, the nature of the injury, is it like hand, arm, shoulder, chest?
It just hit her more on the chest. Yeah.
The job Bracy did, stepping in kind of without maybe expecting to be that role and go the whole
And
night.
It was good because we honestly wanted to get some more people behind the plate this weekend for sure. It's a long season. You got to be able to have depth behind the plate. And so it was good. Like, Bracy's ready to go. We have other catchers too, in Trinity and Presley and Abby, who are ready to go too, if their number is called. So we got a lot of catchers, a lot of depth. One of the strengths of this team for sure. And I know Bracy is excited to get the opportunity to get back there.
when you got someone like Kaylin at the bottom of the lineup who maybe she doesn't get hits, but 3 walks today, she scores twice. What does that do in terms of turning it over and getting it back to the top?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I think to be able to have the speed that she has down there, I mean, for her, for Kai, like, sometimes them getting on base is as good of a double, with them being able to steal.
Yeah.
And so it's huge. I think that a lot of times, especially like in a slapper role, they want to be really aggressive and put the ball in play. And we talked about her just like working her at bats more and being more patient. And so it was, I mean, 3 walks is just as good as 3 hits. So it was great.